So I've got this Shimano Sedona 4000. I bought this at Walmart, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and it's never really had any kind of maintenance done on it. It's starting to run kind of rough. Just doesn't sound right. So I'm going to take this thing apart and see if I can get it fixed up a little bit. Obviously, the first thing you have to do is take the spool off. And inside here we got a nut, and it's got a little screw that's right up against the nut. You got to take that screw out. It's like a 12 millimeter wrench or a 1/2 inch will do. Alright, so I got that nut loose. I'm going to take the handle off. Now, got the handle off. I'm going to start taking off all the screws here that are holding on the case. Okay, so this housing on the left side actually comes off pretty easy. I had a little trouble there. I had a screw that was still in. Once you get all the screws out, just wiggle that dude off of there. Ooh, look at the inside of that reel. That's nasty looking. No wonder it doesn't sound good. Alright, next thing we do is we got to pop this gear out right here. Got that dude out. Should be a screw in here somewhere that's holding this shaft. This reel is so freaking dirty. There's the screw. Take that guy out. Alright, once that screw's removed, you should be able to pull this shaft out. Get that guy out. I can remove the nut. Should be able to pull this whole housing off now. There we go. This guy just fell out. Notice on that, the gear's got a little nub on it. On the bottom of this, it's got a slotted area. Put it back in, it's going to fit over that slotted area like that. Alright, now that we got that, we need to take the screws out of the top of this guy. That one little screw in the middle of those three, that one needs to stay in there. Ah, got it. That came off. Now this should pull out. Got it. Great. Okay. And on top of this guy, there's supposed to be a bearing on here. Take this sleeve off. And there's a bearing. Take that guy off. There. Now this reel is a mess. Ooh. Just nasty, nasty, nasty. I'm going to get these parts cleaned up with some cleaner here. Alright, let's put this thing back together. We got our housing. I've got some grease in there already because I had it together and I left one part off, so I had to take it back apart. So we're going to kind of start over. Got our rack and pinion gear here. We'll slide that in place. Take our bearing, we're going to slide that on top. It presses right in there. Next, take our anti-reverse. It's got a screw head that it fits over this little slot, and it's also got some little nubs down here where it locks into the right position. Alright, that's good. It's seated nice and tight all the way around. Now we're going to put the screws in the top of the anti-reverse. Alright, got our anti-reverse screwed in place. Next we can put this washer. Put this washer on top of that gear. Spacer goes on next. Now we can put the spool on. shaft. Put your nut on the shaft first. Slide that through. Now we're going to take this part, and it has to fit over that little nub on the gear. Pull the shaft out of the way. And the screw hole is more to the top of the reel, like that. And then the flat side of the shaft slides inside of that. You line that up so you can get the screw in there. We've got a small screw that goes in here. Alright, we're going to put this gear in next. A little more grease in there. This guy just kind of presses into place. It's not an easy thing to fit in there. You got to give it a good push. Okay. Got that in place. We can roll that up. Get enough room to put our nut back on the shaft to hold the spool housing in place. Alright, we got that nice and tight. Put some more grease in there. Put this housing on. Pop it in place. We got 3 long screws that hold it on. And the rest is self-explanatory. Please give a thumbs up, subscribe, and have a good day.